So what's popping, gang? So apparently I've been holding this joint like maybe 3 days. Sometimes the market can really be annoying, guys. As you can see, guys, I just did close my position high enough because of that news that was about to drop. That is the card news, guys. And you can see now price is now going down towards my anticipated direction, which is annoying, but I won't regret that either way because like I said in my previous video, I hate trading news. Alright, so what's popping, gang? Welcome back to Fast Turn FX, home of blues, guys. So today video, once again, I did document how I did take this trade euro card, how it played out, guys. I held this position for like 3 days, guys. Alright, 3 days, and now as usual I will show you what happened and how I did close in profit around 200 and something dollars. I can't remember, right? But still, guys, I'm really disappointed either way because I just closed my position early because initially this was supposed to be my take profit over here. Let me show you. This was supposed to be my take profit. This was supposed to be my take profit. This zone over here, right? As you can see, that support, that was supposed to be my anticipated take profit. I will also give you the analysis in a minute, right, guys? So if this is the first time you're watching this video, kindly stick around. Maybe you came across this channel, guys. We are always lit, and at the end of the video, guys, if you learn something, you might consider smashing that subscribe button. All right, so let's begin. First thing first, I did start my analysis. I believe was it the daily or the weekly? Let me see. Let me just show you something. Yeah, I did start the analysis from the weekly, guys, and this is what's up. Let me make this also to be clear. Let's make another color. Yeah, yellow is shouting. Nice. So this is how I did analyze this joint. As you can see over here, price, first of all, let me start. Look at this. Price did this. Price was in an uptrend like this, right? But we can see that the uptrend was done away with when price broke out of this uptrend over here. Come on, over here, right? That is when price changed its direction from uptrend to downtrend, right? And then of course I did identify this zone over here. We have this previous high over here, which proved to be quite sensitive. That means that when price touched this zone, it did bounce off, then went down, right? So as you can see, and then price went back for a retest on that same zone over here, but then it went let me just zoom in and show you how price approached that joint. Okay, so this is what's up. It was giving us lower, higher high and higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, like that. That's what's up. But then that is now a correction. Of course, look at this price. This was an impulse movement, then an anticipated correction. So probably now the reason why I was in for sales was because now price about to drop for an impulse movement. Right now, this is the weekly. Let's go back to the daily now. Monday, right? So at the daily, we still have this trend line over here drawn, of course, but at the daily we've seen something over here, how price approached the support or this trend line. Okay, remember my previous video, guys. I've always told you guys that you must understand how price approaches a support or a resistance. Okay, so let me just draw that and maybe explain that more before we get back to the chart. So this is let me just get my trend line right. This was the support, of course. Then if this was supposed to be in an uptrend, price could have just given us high high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then go back to continue with the trend, right? But that was not the case, guys. Come on, that was not the case. Let me get that back. That was not the case. Why? Come on, yeah. So when price touched this support like this is what price started giving us. It started giving us a smaller high and a smaller lower low, like that, okay, giving us another different trend. So this is just another sign of a continuation, okay, just telling us, okay, price has failed to go up. So this is just a continuation. So price played around this zone for some time over here, like this zone over here. So that is just a continuation, okay. So what I was anticipating is just to wait for that breakout to give us that clear breakout to the downside, okay. So let's go back to our chart. So this is what I'm talking about over here. You can see price just played over here like this, instead of just going direct to the upper side. But then let's go back to the 4 hour. Okay, here we go. Now the 4 hour, this is now more clear, as you can see. Let me make this, yeah, clean. So you can see this zone. This is what I'm talking about. This is how the price played around this support zone, okay. That's how price was playing around that support zone. So that just gave me an indication that, okay, of course price is playing that support, but I'm still seeing how it's behaving. So that's a very good sign for sell entries, okay. So all I just had to wait was for a breakout of this breakout from this support or trend line, this one over here. So that is what I was doing, okay. And if I do extend this trend line like this, if I do extend it just like that, you can see price broke out. But then let's go to the 1 hour, how clear it was. All right, so the 1 hour, this is what's up. I'll make this I should change this color to yellow. Should make that yellow, okay. All right, so the 1 hour, this is what I was seeing. Price was giving us now lower low and lower high. All right, this one, nice. So before this movement happened, this one, before that happened, this is where price was. This was the movement, okay. Let's not be dirty. Okay, so now let's zoom in more. Okay, and now I'll explain everything. Okay, remember, let me make that trend line to be shouting either way. Just make it shout. Let's say that's what's up. Sorry for my drone. So that was the trend line, okay. I hope you guys can see that this is the trend line I'm talking about. Or rather, let me make it clear just like that, and maybe delete that yellow line, okay. So as we can see, this is how price was approaching. Price did this. Price bounced off from that trend line or that support, then went back to test it once again. Now that is the time it broke, okay. So that is when I started looking for my first entry position. Let me now, I should remove this now trend line, of course. I don't want to be dirty, so I'll do this. This is what's up, okay. I hope you guys can now see that. Let me remove this. So as we can see, price broke from that joint, okay. Now if we do add another conference, of course, this was the previous, let me circle that zone. This was the previous higher low. That means that price broke out from this higher low, and like I said before, I usually wait for a higher low to be broken before taking my entry, okay. And if I extend this support over here, let me do that. This one, if I do extend it like that, you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so I was waiting for price to break out from that previous high low, this one, and that is when I did take my sell entry with that Marubuzu candlestick, which was bearish this time. This candlestick, this is what I'm talking about. All right, that's when I did take that sell entry, okay. All right, so guys, I've just taken a sell entry on euro card. As you can see, taking a sell entry on a euro card. So this is what's up, and yeah, I'll just swing this joint and see how it plays out. Of course, as usual guys, I will come back and do the analysis in my trading view after closing this trade. Alright, so for now just let it do what it does, play out, and then come back when all is done. Alright, so but initially my stop loss was over here. Okay, this stop loss was about here. Okay, and then as I did take this entry, of course, during my previous video I told you guys that you should also or always expect some pullbacks. All right, so I was expecting pullbacks. Then I told myself after pullbacks I'll wait for price to create new lower high, then adjust my stop loss then. Okay, and you can see this is the zone that price went and bounced off. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, price went like this, bounce off that zone, then went down. So that is when I decided to remove my stop loss or adjust from this zone to now this previous low over here. I mean the previous low high. Okay, as you can see. And then I was looking to make my second entry position. Okay, second entry position. Let's remove this. Just want everything to be clean. So as you can see, this was my first entry position. Then now price went for some pullbacks. Then now I went down to the 15 to look for my second entry position. Okay, let's go. So how did I take my second entry position? Remember, this is now we are in a downtrend generally. Okay, so I had to understand, okay, price went back for a retest. Okay, this is what's up. Okay, so after that, okay, what next? Remember, I also talked about break of structure, that is the previous higher low to be broken. I identified that zone. So now all I just had to wait for a break below this zone, that is the 1 hour. That is when I did scale in. Okay, so what's popping again? So apparently I've been holding this joint like maybe 3 days, and it's not been moving, man, and I'm tired, man. I've been patient enough holding this joint, but it's not moving again. So I don't know, maybe I should just close it because today is Friday again, and yeah, we should just close it and call it a day again. I'll explain everything in my trading video. All right, that's what's up. Did scale in right there, did make my sell entry another position, right? Then now you can see price from the moment I did take that sell entry, price actually just started playing around, and you can see this is what's up. Price just gave me, let me see how many pips before it went back. Price just gave me around 31 pips, so I believe for the scalpers 31 pips was good before going back. You can see I was not taken out, still I was still holding on to my position, guys, for 3 days. I did take this entry, was it on Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday night. That's when I did take this entry. Okay, initially, like I did promise from my previous video, is that I won't take any entry when there is an incoming news. So this trade had been was a swing, but then of course I was supposed to take my profit over here, but it took so long. It took so long to play out until today, Friday, when the news came out. So news found me in this trade. Okay, and I remember that I did promise myself, like I said before, that I won't take any entry. Even if I see a good trade, I won't take any entry when there's an incoming news. But funny enough, this trade took so long to play out, and then news found us. So just decided to close it, because you never know, news might just give me a false movement to the down before now taking me out. Okay, that's why I just decided to close that trade. Okay, just decide to close that trade either way. But it's not a bad one. It's 1-to-1. Should I say 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5 risk to reward ratio? It's not bad, okay? I can say I risk 50 and bagged in 61 pips. Not bad either way. So that was what's up. But this was a very good trade. I can promise you that was a very, very good trade, guys. And for the news, man, I really hate news. I really hate news. Alright, guys, so I believe you learned something, and today is Friday basically, and expect video dropping maybe this Sunday. I should be dropping my focus analysis of the next week market, guys. So expect another video on Sunday. Alright, if not Sunday, maybe tomorrow, whichever, but I will be dropping my focus analysis of the next market, what I will be looking. So Eurocard probably will still be in my watch list. I'm going to analyze this one, then upload on Sunday. So that's it, guys. So maybe if you learn something, guys, maybe you might consider smashing that subscribe button, guys. So maybe until next time, gang, adios amigos.